So hi guys, this is VERDY Channel, and today I'm doing my first ever reaction to the movie The Wizard of Oz. And the reason I'm doing this movie is because, well, I've started to do some reaction to movies, and of course, when I was doing the most popular song in like the 80s, 70s, 50s, 40s, uh, the song Over the Rainbow um, came up, and I was like, oh, I know this song, but I've never watched a movie that came with the song. So now I'm finally doing this movie. This was made, if I'm not wrong, in 1939. And like the oldest movie that I've watched, like it was movies from the 50s. So this is like right now becoming the oldest movie that I'm watching. So I'm kind of excited to see how it is. But as always, can like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna get into The Wizard of Oz. So, The Wizard of Oz. Le Magicien d'Oz en français. In French, we would say. Le Magicien d'Oz. Judy Garland. I know that name. And if you see me looking there, it's just making sure everything is recording correctly. It would be kind of sad to watch the movie and then nothing is recording, but everything seems fine. In Technicolor, so that means it's gonna be in color. I'm wondering which movie was the first movie like in color. It would be cool to watch that, like seeing the transition between black and white and then in color. Okay.
She isn't coming yet, Toto. Did she hurt you? Aunt Em, just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto.
Dorothy, please, we're trying to count.
Oh, but Aunt Em, she hit him.
Don't bother us now, honey. It's
Dorothy, we're busy.
All right. What am I going to do about Miss Gulch? Just because Toto chases her old cat.
Listen, honey, I got them hogs to get in.
Who got brains?
Well, why don't you use them? When you come home, don't go by Miss Gulch's place. Then Toto won't get in her garden, and you won't get in no trouble.
Not a bad idea.
She ain't nothing to be afraid of. Have a little courage, that's all.
I'm not afraid of her.
I do.
Oh! Oh!
Well, you shouldn't be walking on a tiny place like that.
You're just as scared as I am.
What's the matter? Gonna let a little old pig make a coward out of you?
Now, you and Hunk get back to that wagon.
All right, Mrs. Gale. Dorothy toppled in with the big
It's
door.
no place for Dorothy around the pigsty. Now, you go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes.
Are the pigs like that dangerous?
Now, you just help us out today and find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
Like people are so busy that they don't really they can't really help her.
It's far, far away. Behind the moon. Somewhere over the rainbow.
That's the song that I know. I didn't think it was gonna be like that much in the beginning of the movie. And is it really like Judy Garland singing? Because if yes, she has a beautiful voice.
Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. Oh, I can't
I want to see you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Me, she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog, eh?
The community. I'm taking him to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto?
Here's his order allowing me to take him. Unless you want to go against the law. And we can't go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go. Now you're seeing reason.
Oh, Toto.
For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And now, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Like poor duck being like put in a basket. Oh, but you can do that. Like I'm not really a dog person, but
Came back.
he's cute. Was it that easy to just run away in 1939?
You're traveling in disguise. No, that's not right. You're running away.
How did you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows.
Well, took him three guesses.
Right down here. That's it. This is the same genuine, magic, authentic crystal. Now, you'd better close your eyes, my child, for a moment in order... We can't do these things without reaching out into the infinite. Yes, that's...
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not really...
Yes, there's a woman. She's wearing a polka dot dress. Well, I can't quite see. Why, she's crying.
At least...
Someone has hurt her.
At least he's doing it for free, because I think today people like that, like, it's gonna cost money.
But she's putting her hand on her heart. Well, she's dropping down on the bed.
Oh, no. Oh, I've got to go home right away. Bye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot.
Damn, there's a tornado. Damn. Like, it looks so scary, like in black and white.
We can't require now. Come on, get in the center. Hurry up.
How did they do that? What? Fine, they locked it. Yeah, I'm really curious how they did that, like...
Oh, Miss Gulch.
Oh, that's creepy. Like, it's so, like, quiet. Oh, well. So, that's how it gets into color.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah? What the hell is that?
Or a bad witch. Who, me?
That's like the fairy godmother or something like that.
The Munchkins call me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh, damn.
And so, what in Glinda, the Witch of the North? Or only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkin... Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, lying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
And oh, what happened?
I like that everything is like it's all itch at the end.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly.
They really didn't like her.
As mayor of the Munchkin City, I welcome you most regally. Thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
So, like, she killed the Wicked Witch by accident, and now she's the new, like, good witch of the place.
Her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West. She's worse than the other one was.
Oh, no, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers? Slippers. Yes.
Like, she's actually terrifying.
They're gone. It's too late. There they are, and there they'll
What?
stay.
How did they even get on her feet?
You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops the house on you too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
It's all right. You can get up. She's gone. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself. Yes, to start at the beginning. And all you do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I...
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, okay. And then she's just gone. So we just have to follow the yellow brick road. Okay.
My, people come and go so quickly here.
Yeah.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Okay, which way does she go? Left, right, forward?
We go.
Pardon me. That way is a very nice way.
Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way? Are you doing that on purpose? Or can't you make up your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain.
We haven't really met properly, have we?
Why, no.
How do you do?
Oh, I'm not feeling at all well. You see, it's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a pole up your back.
Oh, well, here,
Attached.
let me help you.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, whoops! There goes some of me again.
Does it hurt you?
Oh, no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again. Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with a brain if you had one?
I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a day.
Well, clearly, like, he's a dancer, for sure.
Wonderful.
Going to see a wizard? Do you think if I went with you, this wizard would give me some brains?
I couldn't say.
I won't be any trouble because I don't need a thing. And I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Hooray! We're off to see a wizard.
Oh, well, you're not starting out very well. Oh, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz.
That's why I love movies like that, like the golden age of the movies, like the dancing.
Oh, apples. Ouch!
What do you think you're doing?
I'll show you how to get apples.
Why, it's a man.
Like, those costumes are incredible.
He's an oil can.
Oil can what?
My goodness, I can talk again. Oh.
Oh, did that hurt?
No, it feels wonderful. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
He should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. An awful sentimental regarding love and art.
I really like all the rhymes of every song.
We were just wondering why you couldn't come with us to the Emerald City to ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart. He must. We've come such a long way already.
Helping the little lady along, are you, my fine gentleman? The mattress with you. Use you for a beehive.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody ever had. And it's funny, but I feel as if I've known you all the time.
There was the Wizard of Oz, is one because.
So she's gonna like pick up more people along the way. They're gonna be like a whole bunch to go see the Wizard of Oz.
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy. Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Some tigers and bears. Oh, my.
Oh, damn.
Which one are you first? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
Shame on you.
What did you do that for?
My goodness, what a fuss you're making. Why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself.
Why don't you come along with us? We're on our way to see the wizard now. I'm sure he could give you some courage. The wizard will fix everything.
Like they're putting like so much like confidence into the wizard. So I hope that the wizard actually helps.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear the things he does.
So, you won't take warning, eh? With poison in it, but attractive to the eye. Poppies. Poppies will put them to sleep.
Oh, that is really beautiful.
There's Emerald City. Oh, we're almost there at last.
Come on, then. What are we waiting for?
Nothing. Let's hurry.
Yes, let's run.
Oh, look!
I can't run anymore. I'm so sleepy. Oh, where's Toto?
Oh, you can't rest now. We're nearly there. Yes.
Because like the both of them, like they can't smell, I think. That's why they're not falling asleep.
Help! Help! Dorothy, you're waking up.
Oh. Look, he's rusted again.
Oh yeah, because of the cold.
For the sky. Hold on to your breath, the light march up to the gate and build it.
Who rang that bell? Well, that's more like it.
Stupid.
Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
The Good Witch of the North sent me.
Prove it. Oh, so she is. You say that in the first place. That's a horse of a different color. Come on in.
What kind of a horse is that? I've never seen a horse like that before.
Now and never will again, I fancy.
Now the crickets freak all day in the Meadowland of
Okay, so the horse changes color. Because at first he was white, then purple, and now he's red, yellow. So like what did they paint? Like the horse?
That's how we laugh the day away.
Wash and brush up co. Oh, it's getting a shine.
People smile out of a frown. Tip, tip, down. We give the roughest claw.
Surrender Dorothy.
Oh, we better hurry if we're going to see the wizard.
Yeah.
Go home
woman, there's nothing to worry about. Get
Sir, we want to see the wizard right away. All 4 of us.
And I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not know how.
But she's Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy.
Yeah, so like the nice wish is like kind of important to people around the place. Because each time they say that it's Dorothy and the good witch like Sender, they keep saying like, oh, good, they can come in.
If I were king of the forest, if I were king.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody.
About a hippopotamus?
Why, I'd thrash him from top to bottom.
What makes a king out of a slave? Courage.
What makes the Sphinx the 7th wonder?
Courage.
The wizard says go away.
I knew the wizard was not. Yeah, the wizard was not gonna help for sure.
Liam was so good to me that I never appreciated it. Professor Marvel said she was sick. She may be dying. Oh, no.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll get you into the wizard somehow.
Like he was crying so much.
Forward!
Like I'm really wondering what it looks like, the wizard.
I want to go home.
I am Oz, and powerful Oz knows why you have come. You dare to come to me for a heart, do you? Ocean of colliginous junk? Bale of bovine fodder?
Is that really the Wizard of Oz?
Well, Beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What's that?
Oh.
Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West. I'll grant your requests. Now go.
So it's like you did all this travel for just going back to the witch. I knew we couldn't trust the wizard. Haunted Ferris, Witch's Castle 1 mile. I'd turn back if I were you. Damn.
Spooks around here.
That's ridiculous.
Oh! I do believe in spooks. I do.
Take your army to the haunted forest and bring me that girl and her dog. Take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all.
Flying monkeys? What? I don't know why, but I thought that The Wizard of Oz was gonna be like a happy movie. Not like that.
Give him back to me.
All in good time, my little pretty.
You can have your old slippers, but give me back Toto.
The slippers will never come off as long as you're alive. Or you hurt the spell.
Run, Toto, run! Run, Toto, run! He got away.
That's how much longer you got to be alive.
Like her friends have to come help her, because I don't know how else she's gonna get out of that.
I'm frightened. I'm frightened, Annie. I'm frightened.
Dorothy, where are you?
Here in Oz, Annie Ann. I'm locked up in the witch's castle.
Like, the actress who played the witch did a good job, because she's really scary. And they also trained the dog very well to do all of those things.
Dorothy's in that awful place.
Oh, I hate to think of her in there.
Oh boy. Oh, they won. They won the fight. Damn.
Where do we go now?
There.
Follow the dog. Let's go. Let's follow Toto.
Dorothy, are you in there? It's us.
Yes! It's me! She's locked me in!
Hurry, we've got no time to lose.
Going so soon?
No, they're gonna be on the other side.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
What? What?
She's dead. You've killed her.
I didn't mean to kill her.
She killed her with water?
Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead. Hey, Dorothy!
We have it.
Please, and take it with you.
Oh, thank you.
That was so simple.
We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her. So we'd like you to keep your promise to us, if you please.
Doesn't it? I hope like it doesn't give them another task.
And come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
You ungrateful creatures!
Ha. That's what I thought.
Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Who are you?
Oh, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You're a very bad man.
Just a very bad wizard. Anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities, seats of great learning. By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
It's not a PhD, it's a THD.
Square root of the remaining side.
Damn.
Oh, joy.
I award you the Triple Cross. As for you, my galvanized friend, they'll never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
Yeah.
They are called
Philanthropist, I think in English. Philanthropes. Not sure.
Oh, it ticks. How about Dorothy?
Yeah, Dorothy next.
Yes, Dorothy. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself. I'm an old Kansas man myself, born and bred in the heart of the western wilderness.
I didn't think that the Wizard of Oz was gonna be like a human, just like Dorothy.
About to embark upon a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey.
A cat.
Toto, come back.
The procedure.
Oh.
Absolutely unprecedented. Come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
No, I'll never get home.
Wait, the good witch of the north.
Oh, Scarecrow, what am I going to do?
Look.
Good witch. Ha, I was right.
Oh, will you help me? Can you help me?
Always had the power to go back to Kansas.
The red shoes.
I have.
She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
If I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard.
Now those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Oh, Toto too?
Toto too.
Goodbye, Tin Man.
I've got a heart, because it's breaking.
Goodbye, Lion. I think I'll miss you most of all.
And tap your heels together 3 times.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy, dear. It's Aunt Em, darling.
Oh, Auntie Em, it's you.
She got quite a bump on the head. We kind of thought there for a minute she was going to leave us.
Your old pal, Hunk? Me?
Oh, so they were the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow. Right? I want to be sure.
And you? there.
He was the Wizard of Oz.
Just the same, all I kept saying to everybody was, I want to go home. Anyway, Toto, we're home. Home. And this is my room. There's no place like home.
The end. Ah, like this was a really, really good movie, and I didn't think it was gonna be like kind of like scary, dark movie. I thought it was just gonna be like a happy, fun movie. Like in the beginning when she comes into like the Oz, like the place where everybody is. I think they call it I think the country is called Oz. I'm not really sure. I was like I thought the movie was gonna be like this fun, but then the witch comes in looking scary, like really, really scary. And like when we first saw the Wizard of Oz like green on the wall, I was like, no way, that's the wizard. They do all this walk to go see the wizard, and then it sends them back to the witch, and then the witch gets killed by water, which I'm still not sure that I understand, because it was kind of a, like a sudden, quick death, but I still enjoyed like the story that they did with the witch. But then like we learned that the Wizard of Oz is actually a human, which was kind of cool. But I didn't think that the Wizard of Oz was gonna be a human at all. I didn't think so. But and also it took me like until the end to understand that the three guys from the beginning were the lion, the tin man, and the scarecrow. Like I never realized when they were in those characters. So like props to them to be able to like do the movie in those costume with the makeup and everything. Like that must have been something. But I really enjoyed the movie, and I hope you guys also. But as always, can like and subscribe. Stay safe outside. I hope you have a good day.